Hello everyone, we're back with some fake Grand Order with the Lost Belt number 2, the Eternal Icy Fire Sentry Götterdämmerung. That is way too many syllables. My mouse is tangled up. Hold on, just tons of wires. It's under a wire. And that's good enough. Sorry, should have done that before the video. But yeah, it's been a day. The Final Fantasy 14 update came out. I've been having fun playing that. But I have time to record, so I figured, okay, let's do some recording tonight. So yeah, this is chapter 10, like the spring sunshine middle. We just met up with Brynhildr, and we're immediately leaving. I don't know if we're going to be skipping scene, or if we're just kind of transitioning here. Like, are we going to get a hello, we know you from proper your ministry scene, or just skipping that? We might be skipping that, given our big sister from proper human history has awakened. Sisters, come, my sisters who all share memories with me, my true sisters who have lived since ancient times, who never depended on the Queen's magical energy. Okay, so here's how I'm guessing this chapter is going to go down. The Valkyries are going to come, we're going to fight them. We're probably going to kill, on the main one, so they start spawning, or at least through. Hild hasn't actually shown up yet, I think. Then we're going to fight Sigurd, who, Brynhildr will get him to be normal again, and maybe he'll join our side, or he's still a Phileas servant is the thing. But he'll be less edgy. That's definitely going to happen. Then I do know there's a another enemy that we fight, and then we fight Skadi. That's my guess. Maybe if we fight Sigurd again, we do it around then. Come, my sisters who all share memories with me, my true sisters who have lived since ancient times, who never depended on the Queen's magical energy. I seek your counsel. Though our minds are linked, I wish to hear your voices. Oh, there's Hild. I get it. Her big sister's woken up. Shame. I hope she'd just stay asleep forever. But now that she's awake, we need to do something about her. So what should we do? This could be a good opportunity. Yes, you might be right. The volume is too quiet. Okay. This is my Smooshmack's volume adjuster. I don't know what it was at before. I really should keep that consistent just to make it easier to edit. Can I close that? Yeah, okay. Yes, you might be right. Oh, best girl. This can't be happening. I don't know if that's Ortland or Ortlinda or Ortlande. Our sister from proper human history should still be sleeping soundly in her safe haven. She's my favorite design. Ortland. Yes, but the fact is that she isn't awake now. Unfortunately. And we'll need to go greet her. Yes, there's no time to waste. Even if she is from proper human history, she's still our sister. She was the first Valkyrie, the one closest to the gods, and so, she's the ultimate Valkyrie. Though we may all be demigods, her divine core is much closer to that of a true goddess than ours. We cannot afford for her to side with those humans. Yeah, you're right. We gotta go find her right now. We need to save her before it's too late. Having her remain with humans after she fell asleep in blissful ignorance would be cruel. Right, we should go greet her and soon, even if she doesn't wish to see us. If Brynhildr intends to side with the humans for proper human history over our Scandinavia, we'll need to show her how foolish that would be. Okay, we're not at the mansion, so. Fo. Yep. Oh my, you're such an adorable little creature. Look, Sakurai really likes Fo. I think Sakurai is the one who wrote this, right? She also wrote pretty much all the bad chapters. I think Septum, London, and Shimosa? I don't think she was Agartha. I think Agartha was someone else. I'm trying to think. Was she Shinjuku? She might have been Shinjuku. I know she wrote a Fate prototype. That's like, her big Fate work, and she's done a lot of visual novels. I've read a little bit of one, Ignanok, and I remember it was a big deal back when another one got translated on the Nikola Tesla. You know that one, Gaktun? I think that's it. It's on my Steam wish list. It has been for like the past 5 years or something. I heard good things back before it came out, but I haven't really heard people talk about it nowadays. Maybe when it goes on a big sale, I'll get it. And I have Ignanok installed still. I was actually clearing off my hard drive earlier, and I saw it. I was like, oh, hey, I should read that. Well, certainly seems to like her. Does this mean she's our ally? Maybe she's a heroic spirit without a master who happened to materialize in this last bout, like Beowulf and Billy. She doesn't seem to have the same magical energy signature as this last bout, so I'm inclined to think that she really is the Brynhildr from proper human history. I had a feeling that might be the case when I first saw that burning palace. After all, a palace surrounded by fire appears in our legend. She was an ex-Valkyrie and Sigurd's spouse, right? Yes, exactly. My throat is stuffy today. I'm also the one who killed him. That is why I am strong. Shield Maiden Mashukire Light, Horsey. I'm prepared to devote my body and soul to your journey to restore proper human history. That I am here in this last belt means there's someone with whom I must do battle. Like Salieri and Mozart, the third goddess. I feel that may be something of an exaggeration. But even if it is, I'm ready and willing to help you however I can, Horsey. Thank you. Would be glad to have you, Brynhildr. On my name, I swear to you I'll be of use. Your eyes are the color of purple crystal. Gorgeous. You have a fiancé, dude. You certainly are the eldest of the Valkyries. So this jaw-dropping looks of yours are thanks to the old gods making you themselves, huh? Thanks, old rulers of Scandinavia. Thanks for leaving such beauty in the world after you left. Napoleon, leave a waifu for us! Never would have come face to face with that beauty myself. I'm helpless to do anything but drink it in. I'd love nothing more than to get to know you better, Brynhildr. Fo. I'm sorry. You're the Emperor of France, yes? That's not what I meant when I said I'd devote myself body and soul. I'm sorry. Oh la la, you're beautiful when you're flustered too. Making beautiful women blush really is one of life's greatest pleasure for men, isn't it? No, wait. It may have sounded really bad. Would you mind if I took that back, fair maiden? Napoleon? Sorry to interrupt your attempts at flirting, but what about Ophelia? Didn't you already propose to her? Ouch! You got me there, mademoiselle. You're right, my heart does belong to Ophelia. Maybe a man of France, but I'm also a man of Corsica? I think that may be why my spirit origin has these strange quirks. What do you mean by that? Well, it seems that once I materialize, can't help but look for a lover. Really? No, seriously. Still, it's just the one. It's not like I'm gonna go around hitting on everything that moves. Once I find my one true love, can't help but profess love's virtues. It's a real burden, you know? I mean, I guess Brynhild's kind of the same way, right? Fo. Oh, I'm glad to hear you understand, Pupper. Just one? That's right. Napoleon the heroic spirit only professes his love to one person per materialization. Why? Okay, but what about what you were just saying to Brynhildr? Yeah, what happened to just the one, huh? Whoa, hang on. I think you've got the wrong idea. Now, it wasn't a profession of love. I was just being chivalrous. Just because I found my true love here doesn't mean I'm, immune to other women's charms. Let's don't let the same thing as professing true love. Look, I'm a passionate guy, and sometimes just can't help myself. Whatever I used to be like, that seems to at least be the case now. Ho. Haha, easy there, doggo. Not actually a dog person, you know? You finally admitted it. Didn't you say you were okay with dogs before? Oh, whoops. No, you've got me all wrong. It's not like I dislike them. It's just pugs that I have trouble with, ever since my beloved wife Josephine just bit me out of nowhere. I'm assuming that's an actual historical event. It took a real chunk out of me, too, so I've never really gotten on with dogs since then. Oh my, I didn't know your Imperial Majesty was married. I see, I see. It's wonderful to hear. What's more, you say you have eyes for someone named Ophelia right now? Full. My. Oh yeah, I see. A woman named Ophelia. That won't do. Oh, that won't do at all. Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte? You're trying to deceive women, or people in general, with love. Uh-oh. Napoleon, sorry, you gotta go. That won't do at all. Oh la la, I can't believe it. I was only half serious. Oh, great. It's gotta be Sakura writing this because Brynhildr. Right. She's a fake prototype character. This is a good way to tell who's writing the scenario. Like in Anastasia, two Apocrypha characters show up, Avise Brown Atalanta. So that's a dead giveaway that, Higashida wrote it. I never expected this beauty to turn her purple. Crystalline gaze on me so seriously. Does this mean your answer is oi? That you accept the love I have to offer you? If so, it would be uncouth of me to refuse. Who cares if these two humans object? What's that noise? Kind of like sounded like a fast car, like making a puddle, but I don't think it's rained. Maybe it has. I don't know. Napoleon just tried to hug a pile of snow. Now he's face down in it. Full. Is that some sort of illusion? It does seem to be the case. It was a magecraft intended to interfere with the target's sight. As an archer, Napoleon should be resistant to that sort of magecraft. Is that picking up? Did a beep beep? It's a garbage truck. Yet it still worked. My magecraft comes from primordial runes. The power from the Age of Gods, bestowed upon me by Odin himself. Maybe you can help Holmes out then? Primordial runes. That's the same kind of power that scatach-skadi wields. That spell just now was far from the rune's full power. It was a tiny fraction at most. Even so, not even a powerful heroic spirit can easily resist their effects. Now, why don't we have the Emperor cool down for a bit? No doubt he was delirious from some terrible fever. I know, that must have been what they call spring fever. I'm afraid not. True romance is no mere fever. It does not stop until you burst into flame. Besides, really am sorry, but if a hero I'm sworn to love comes close to me, I may just end up killing him. Well, I mean, that works out here, because he is currently our enemy, unless, I see. Then Sigurd is here, as I suspected. Yes, that explains a great deal. Very well. Now I understand what it is I must do. When I first materialized in this lost belt, I wandered in aimlessly, without understanding why I was here. As I went around defeating the giants who attacked me, I was sealed away by my sisters, full as a woman calling herself a cryptor. From then on, I remained asleep in the palace, protected by a fountain field modeled after those created by my father Odin, until you woke me. Now at last, I finally understand. Horsey, I must apologize to you in advance. Should I do battle with Sigurd, I hope you'll forgive me if I embarrass myself. Oh? When I see him, I'm quite certain I won't be able to restrain myself. I may even get so worked up that I can no longer speak. My spear may grow larger too. Rondo? I'll do my best to resist my urges, but the possibility remains that I may end up going into a rage like a berserker. So, got it. I'll be careful if it ever comes to that. Understood, Brynhildr. It's great to have you on our side. Thank you. It's possible this Sigurd is not a servant from proper human history. He may not be the Sigurd I know, but someone else entirely with absolutely no knowledge of who I am. But even if that is the case, I'm sure I don't know if I agree with that, Mademoiselle Valkyrie, but he just gets up out of the snow. Sito and I said he might not belong to this lost boat. I'm inclined to agree. Napoleon. He still got snow on his head. Too bad it's not in the sprite. Thinking about something like Danganronpa 1, I think. Like there's a sprite where Kirigiri has like a cup noodle thing on her head. This last one's been exactly the same ever since 1000 BC. There's lots of examples like that. That's just the one that comes to mind. It's a world basically designed by and for scatach-skadi, A world where the entire human population has been locked down for nearly 3,000 years. No one here has any desires intense enough to create an evil dragon like Fafnir for Sigurd to slay. What's more, there's no economy to stimulate desire. Heck, there's not even any concept of a nation-state. So that tells us something. Something about Sigurd besides whether he's from the Age of Gods or the AD era. At the very least, we know that in this Lost Belt, Sigurd would never have been born. Even if he had, he could have never become a hero, so it could not have been an evil dragon for him to defeat. There you have it. So this is a world without heroes. Except for you and me. Oh, Aniseed don't I? I don't need to get all mopey about it, Pupper. Even if there aren't any heroes in this world, Brynhildr and I are still here. Not to mention your two human friends. Along with you, doggo, even that isn't all. That shadow border thing of yours is around here somewhere too, right? Band of humans and heroic spirits, all working together to restore humanity. We really do need to contact them again. I imagine we're going to stop by there. I agree, Senpai. Even if we can't rendezvous with them soon, we should at least update them on our situation. It's been, what, 4 or 5 days since we first met? It's probably about time you brought your shield and armor in for a tune-up, Mademoiselle. It has auto-maintenance. Since we met up with the third goddess and all, now seems like a good time to head back. You said they are located around southern Sweden, right? That's right, the border is parked in southern Sweden, near Norrköping. I think we should be able to call them again if we return to the Lake Värnaren area. Is that the name of the smelly fish? You guys know what I'm talking about. It has a name like that. That's near Village 23. Alright then, for the moment, let's head back to southern Sweden. Hey Valkyrie lady, how are you at skiing? Don't worry at all if you're just starting out. I'd be more than happy to take you by the hand, hold your waist, and show you how it's done. You're rather amusing, Emperor Napoleon. But I can't. I mustn't. I'm sorry. Please understand, it's extremely dangerous for a qualified hero to get too close to me. Dangerous? Sounds thrilling. Don't worry, I'm perfectly delighted to risk my life for a beautiful woman. Napoleon? Does that mean for Ophelia you're also? Of course! At any rate, you were talking about skiing? No, I'm not very skilled at it. Don't worry, you're not. Quite comfortable traversing snow. Fofo. Hello, you sure you want to ride on my shoulder? The wind will be rather strong. Cue, Fofo. I see you've got good taste from Norman, Pupper. Alright, let's get our new Grand Army underway. New Grand Army, moving out. Should be Neo Grand Army. Right. What language is Neo from? Like, I assume it means new in another language. It could be French, but probably not. Maybe not. Maybe there's a lot of languages out there. Back here, 0 AP still. Huh. Let me take another drink. We're going fast. Okay, where are we right now? The old scatach-skadi. On a map from proper human history, this would be part of the sea. Oh? Oh yes, well, this is the ocean. Or at least, it would be on a proper human history map. But around here, it's nothing but frost, snow, and mountains as far as the eye can see, just like most of this Lost Belt. Also past lakes that are nothing more than snowfields now. Yes, that just means there's seawater and lakes underneath all this ice and snow. Seawater, in this particular case. It's uncharted territory for both me and Senpai. This place is relatively warm. It's much chillier up around Jotunheimen. Oh yeah, good point. Every bit of this Lost Belt is still covered with snow, but the area from Oslo up to Mount Goldhoppingen had a lot of icy mountains as well. Now that you mention it, it was colder around there than it is here. Still feels strange to call this area warm, though. That's true. The word worm seems to have lost all meaning here. Haha, well said. Alright, I've decided. While we're doing this, might as well make a little pit stop. Pit stop? Does that mean you've been here before? Something like that. So I'd like to find out as much information as we can. But since it's getting close to sunset, why don't we take a break right around here? Campfire episode! Oh. This makes more sense. Napoleon, the Yimpy Man. Is this 23 or a different one? Hey everyone, the Yimpy Man's back. Who's that pretty lady with you? She your mate? Maybe she's an envoy. She's so beautiful. She's got armor and a spear. React to us if you're gonna react to us. No, she's not my mate. She'll kill you for saying that. And again, people in this Lost Boat don't have any concept of love or marriage, so I guess I understand the confusion. Hey kid, leave her alone. Can't you see you're bothering her? Oh no, I don't mind. I quite like children. It's lovely to meet you, little ones. Would you like to play with me? Yay! You sure? Of course. It's no trouble at all. Besides, don't you need to speak with the adults? Yeah, that I do. You're considerate lady, aren't you? This place looks exactly like Village 23. Napoleon said this was Village 67. Okay. But while the details are a bit different, the basic structure is exactly the same. I'd say they're about 80% similar. I wonder if that's intentional. All that aside, they've been so welcoming to us. And just look how happy these children are. Are you guys Mr. Napoleon's friends? I guess that's how you pronounce it, huh? Yes, I suppose you could say that. Then here, this is for you. Mr. Napoleon always plays with us when he visits, so I want to thank his friends too. Thank you. These flowers are very pretty. We all grow them together. Sorry they're not the special kind we save for the ordained day. Please don't be. I'm very happy to have them. Full. Well, what are you? Want to play tag? And go play with Full. ... Senpai. Whoa, why the long faces, you two? This is your first time here meeting these people. Turn those frowns upside down. Traveling's meant to be fun. Napoleon, think you could stop smacking Senpai in the back so hard? Please, my back. Oh, sorry. Didn't think it was that hard. Anyway, I asked her around a bit. Sounds like it's business as usual here. Nobody's seen any envoys flying around on patrol, or heard anything about giants acting up. Looks like we're safe for the moment. In that case, we should be able to get a very good night's sleep. Yep, only thing is, there's a bounded field here. Oh. A bounded field? Looks like a new one's been put up around the village's gate and surrounding walls. Brynhildr's the one who noticed it. Can't fool a primordial rune user. With apologies for my presumptuousness. Yes, I detected a bounded field besides the one scatach-skadi put up to protect humans from giants in the cold. Oh, so it's a different character. It's a powerful field designed to defend against outside enemies, like a great shield or impenetrable fortress. I can't make out the exact spell type, but I do know it is a magecraft on a level fitting the Age of Gods. I don't imagine it was Sidonai then. Nothing else, I can tell you it's not based on runes, which would mean the queen didn't make it. And then who did? Yes, who could have done that? I don't think it was Sidonai, so another servant? Well, but I'm trying to think of the Lost Belt banners. was there a servant on there that I'm forgetting? The only person who sided with the Lost Belt and uses non-rune magic is Ophelia. Oh, I guess it's possible. But that can't be right. Her specialty is summoning spells, not bounded fields. Candace didn't seem to possess a spirit origin that was particularly skilled at magecraft either. But then if neither of them did it, who could possibly... Fo. Oh, welcome back, Fo. Oh well, mulling over it isn't going to get us anywhere. Just take it easy here for the rest of the night. Pick things back up tomorrow. Oh. Aha, there you are. Oh. Director? I knew I could do it if I tried. Didn't take long at all. Shadow Border here. I trust you can hear me. Director! We got through again. Don't be so surprised. It's a miraculous coincidence. No earthly idea how he got reconnected. Gordolf actually has the clairvoyant skill, so he knows when he can connect to us. It's canon. In this case, my abundant charm played no part whatsoever. Incidentally, it seems we'll only stay connected for a few seconds more at best. Whoa! Who's the pudgy guy? See that Gordolf you were telling me about? I can't tell if I should be wary of him or not. Come on, old man, step on it. Tell them what we just found out, hurry. Okay, there's no time for formalities. I see we have an emergency on our hands. The old Lake Venern. A group of giants is heading towards the village where Gerda lives even as we speak. That's not good. There's no way a bunch of children and young adults can fight them off. The giants force their way inside. They'll kill the whole lot. Oh no. I mean, they're gonna end up dead anyway by the end of the chapter, but I mean still. Village 23, huh? Master. Fofo. One of our Mystic Code drones only just picked it up. You don't know where you are right now. You need to get there double time and rescue them. That village may be useless to us as a source of new information now, but can still easily serve as a base for our allies. It's protected at all costs. What are we waiting for? We need to go there now. Fast! Agreed. Cannot stand idly by as the giants massacre children. That is not how a proper human should fight. Come on, the odds are against us making it there in time, but our grand army is nothing if not fast. Private Horsey's right. Move out at top speed right now. Okay. Yo, I'm back. I had to cut it. Sorry. 23 IP, okay. Got a battle. Which makes sense. Just a, giant fight, it looks like. Hopefully. Switch over to Nito Chris. Where is she? There she is. That looks good to me. Need to level up my HorseyEatYou. And I need to get more QP. I am starving for this stuff. Luckily, the Christmas event is soon. We made it to Village 23, senpai. I don't see any giants outside. They're already inside? I'm afraid that's a definite possibility. The outer walls and gate all appear to be intact, but we still can't see what's happening around the fields. I don't like that we had to climb over the gate without permission, but this is an emergency. Fo. A little worn out after all that high-speed cross-country skiing. Don't worry about that later. Still, I don't sense any giants around here. Gordolf set us up. Let us hurry. We should start by going to the village center. Right. This is it. The center of the village. I don't see any people out and about. Maybe they've holed up inside to stay safe. Maybe we're already too late. Or actually, they're just asleep. But if we are, I don't see any signs of a giant attack anywhere. They were heading towards the shadow border. That's true. What's going on? Who's there? Thought I heard voices. Shouldn't be out this late. I'm not really in a position to say anything after I went outside the village, but... Yoda! Yo! That voice! Lady Mashu, Lord Horsey, that man from the Ordained Day. This is amazing. You have another envoy with you today, too? And if you're here, that must mean you stopped fighting with the other envoys. Oh, what a relief. I was so worried about you after that big fight you had. Hey, how did you get through the gate? It's so big and heavy that it takes several grown-ups to open. Oh, well, we shouldn't be talking out here. We don't want to disturb anyone. Won't you come inside? I have some soup I can heat up if you'd like, but you're really cold after being out there all night. Well... Huh? Are we sure this giant village was being attacked by giants? Hang on. This magical energy is calm and gentle. Definitely doesn't belong to our rampaging giant. Phew. No one is hurt. That's all that matters. But I do have to wonder, why did that person from Chaldea tell us giants were attacking? Gerda, do you mind if I ask you a question? Not sure I'll be able to answer it well, so you don't know very many things, but sure. Did anything unusual happen in the village today? Particularly from sunset until about now? Oh yes, that I do know about. Right before the sunset, a stranger came up to the gate from the outside. Grown-ups offered shelter from the cold, but the stranger just said, "No need for that. I'm not cold." I'm assuming this is the same person who made the bounded field. Where their clothes were all ragged and their face was hidden, so we were worried. We invited them inside again. They just clicked their tongue and said, "I'm from Chaldea." Oh, I know who this is. I can't say anything. I know a couple spoilers from like Lost Belt 5. This is one of those. At least I think it's in Lost Belt 5. I know it's in the future. Don't worry about me. After that, the stranger said a blessing for everyone in the village and then just left. Senpai, do you hear that? Strengthen the bounded field without showing their face. This all sounds kind of familiar. At least I think it's them. Like, who else would be claiming to be from Chaldea? Other than the person I'm thinking of. Like, Musashi and Edmond Dantes are like the only servants that are like operable in some capacity, right? Musashi, she can't do magic. And Edmund, like, he probably could, but, like, he's a dream boy. This all sounds kind of familiar. Does it? Yes, I believe there is someone else who claimed to be from Chaldea in Russia as well. I think I remember that. I thought it was Musashi though. Huh. Well, Laura said she's heard really loud footsteps. We usually never hear loud footsteps except on the ordained day, so she wasn't sure if they belong to giants or not. Sorry. But she did say she thought she could hear them shortly before the stranger showed up. I think I know what's going on. Those giants probably were on their way to Village 23, but the stranger must have driven them away. Which means we're hearing all this way for nothing. I mean, it's great that no one was hurt, but Oh, yeah, I agree. Hi, Gerda. It's been a while. Thank you for the delicious soup, Gerda. It's been like, what, 5 chapters? Something like that. Really warmed me up. Thank you, Gerda. So glad you liked it. It's Village 23's traditional fish soup recipe. Okay, I'm gonna clean up. Please stay here and relax, Lady Mashu. You too, Fo. Fo. Please don't worry about us, Gerda. Let me help you clean up. No, Lady Mashu. You and Lord Horsey should relax. That's what guests are supposed to do. I remember hearing that in one of our legends. You know, it's amazing. Never thought I'd actually get to entertain guests of my own someday. Please enjoy your stay. That soup was really yummy. Yes, it really was. Oh good, you're both done eating. Perfect. This place not be in danger of running out of food, but they're not exactly enjoying a surplus. Having them share what little they have with heroic spirits like us who don't need to eat, well, can't help but feel bad about that. Don't worry, Napoleon. Explain that you and Brynhildr had already eaten earlier. So, right. There's indeed a new bounded field around the outer walls and gate. It's the same as the one around Village 67. Okay, it's a powerful bounded field, but it isn't made for runes. Well, there is one thing that's slightly different. Looks like the original bounded field had a small tear in it, probably from our fight with the envoys. Guessing that's what drew the giants here. So, basically, someone else cleaned up the mess I made. I think, people connected the dots, but if I connect that dots myself, it's a spoiler. So I can't talk about this mysterious man from Chaldea or woman. They didn't, but I think they implied I was a man, but not only that, they did a brilliant job repairing the tower. Not so much as an ant could get in now. Well, there really are not any ants outside the village anyway. Good point. Well, you two. Any luck reaching the border? I'm afraid not. Tried several times, but I couldn't get through. Last time the connection was shaky, but we managed. However, now it seems impossible. Maybe it's the new bounded field? That's possible. Definitely possible. You all hear that? Gerda, we're stepping out for a little bit. We'll be right back. Okay. I could sense them. There appear to be several giants wandering around near the village. Perhaps they still think there's a hole in the bounded field, do not know is reinforced. They keep going on around the same location in circles, over and over. It's possible they may give up if we leave them be, but they may not. Yes, whoever fixed up the bounded field missed a few. Fine by me. We should have to clean up the cleanup. We don't want to worry the villagers about this. Right on. We should keep it quiet so we don't disturb their beauty sleep. Understood. Oops, I was just kidding, okay? Yes, I'm aware. Man, you're beautiful. Please stop. Haha, your cold demeanor makes it even better. My new grand army. Onwards to battle. I ship it. Yeah. So yeah, I don't really want to talk about that figure. I figure just the less I say about that, the better. But I wonder if they're going to show up in Lost Boats 3 and 4 as well. Because I'm assuming 5 is when they made their own. Like, I even watched like that full scene actually. Just because I was curious. I think that's the only like actual scene I've seen from future Lost Boats. Trying to think. Well, if Oku counts, I actually read like half of the translations, but I just got very confused and stopped. Lots of talk of wanting to be loved and loving others and kama. And I was like, okay, yeah, okay, I don't get it. Probably comes from not knowing, being familiar with, is it Buddhism? I'm not for sure what kama is a figure in, but and also like kama isn't just kama, but also like kama is also kama. Or something. I don't know. That's why Oku confused me. Plus I was reading it like I was just reading the raw translations. I didn't have the game up with me. I did that with that Kogetsu-kan, but it's a bit troublesome with an event like Oku. So like with Koketsukan, I just tapped on my phone screen, read a new line, tapped on my phone screen. So like, I got the music, I got their facial expressions. Every once in a while I'd get out of sync by a line, but it was pretty easy to notice. I'm still kind of upset there's never gonna be a global version of the game. Or even like NA's gonna be behind 2 years forever. I wish we'd only be like a year behind. Because that way we still get seasonal events on time, but we're not like forever away from everything. I mean, it's possible they'll play catch up in 2 years, because 2020 has been a slow year on the Japanese servers. So I think they could play speed up and maybe get a year behind. Will they? I don't know. Like, it's been very slow, but it hasn't been like compared to other mobile games. Like, it's not that slow. Although I guess in Girls Frontline, there's more to do on like a daily basis. Like, I don't grind in that game, but I guess you could say grinding in that game is a bit more fulfilling. I guess maybe compared to FGO, where you do a daily 3 times and then log off. We made it back inside the village without incident. I know I brought this up earlier too, but it doesn't just feel right jumping over the gate. It's a symbol of peace and protection for everyone in this village, after all. We servants are strong enough that we could bust right through it, bolt and all, if we pushed hard enough. And that'll no doubt be a lot worse. Besides, it'd be weird for us to just come up and knock in the middle of the night after we've picked a fight with the envoys. So if those are our choices, don't have a problem sneaking in. Sorry, I've been a bit cavalier about that sort of thing since my Grand Army days. It's quite enough, Napoleon. Oh, right, sorry. There you are. You were out for so long I started to worry. Are you alright? Are you cold? Sorry to worry you. Everything's fine. We just went for a bit of a walk is all. A walk? Oh. Stop it, Paul. You're tickling me. Ha 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 ha. Okay, settle down. I have to talk to Lady Mashu. You see, I finally realized something. Well? Lady Mashu? Between you, Mr. Napoleon, and the person who showed up outside the gate, I think I understand now. There are other people out there besides the envoys. Which means you and Lord Horsey aren't really envoys after all, are you? What? No. I'm sorry, I've been wrong this whole time. But even if you aren't envoys, still think you're great, Lady Mashu. Things are so crazy during the ordained day that I never got to say that before. So I'm really glad you came back. Then I got a chance to tell you. Feel so much better now. Thank you for coming to see me again, Lady Mashu. You're welcome. Is that it? Yeah, huh. Okay. I was expecting Gordon to talk about, like, the meaning of life and freedom. Not quite yet. Okay, got some quartz. Chapter 11 is next? Yep. Apparently this one's also on the shorter side, so we can do that in one video. Even though it's 5 arrows. Interesting. Do we have quartz? Take your time. No, we do not. Hey, we'll get there. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. I think I'll do one more today. Which, I mean, it fits with the chapter names too. I figure one more because I don't want to do all of chapter 12 today. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.